Speed and agility is pretty crazy important in NBA 2K, and here's a video to kind of give you examples and kind of explain animations and why they trigger and when they trigger. Now, the build you see in front of you has 80 speed, 80 agility, but I do have 4 ticks of my takeover in this clip. And you can see how far away I am from the ball when this man goes for his shot, D-go pass. If you see it in this freeze frame, at this point in his shot, this is an open, right? I didn't, no animation played of hands up defense or anything on my end. Just me being in the space is causing a contest of 28% when he goes up for his shot. Now in the second clip, please direct yourself to the corner where this guy has just shot this shot, even though G is in the same general area than I was number 11. He does not get a register like I did. As you can see, the ball has already left dude's hands. Now, to the naked eye, when you see this, you wouldn't really know it when you go up. But even though he smoked it, it's an open and it's a good shot for those guys. Now, this is an example of a wide open shot. Y'all may already can see it. He has the ball in his hands. The nearest defender is in the paint. This is almost guaranteed to go in. But notice how close this gets to the naked eye when I press play. Like, to some people that may look like the dude got there for the contest, if your eyes aren't really that caught up. But if you can see, the ball's already in the air and it's not affecting Mitch's jump shot one iota. I really want to hammer this point home that a lot of these animations trigger based off of situations. As you can see, this dude is in the paint, wide open, nobody is there. That is a guaranteed standing dunk every time. Now I'm going to show you an example of something similar to this. Notice in this clip that the enemy team's point guard is already at the basket and our power forward is already in the animation to jump up into the air and contest his close shot or standing dunk. In this clip, I really want you to see the activations of driving dunks in like this pause sequence, because you can see he's already in his gabber to begin dunking. And I think this affects your green window and your posterizer activations and what dunks you get, which contact dunk you get in conjunction with their paint patroller, because he's not even jumping yet. He's not even in the act of jumping yet. And you're already dunking. He's at a distinct disadvantage. In logic, you blocking is about reacting, but in 2K, it's about predicting. So if you think someone is going to shoot, you preemptively hit the button before them. I know it's backwards. On one hand, this is another example of what I'm talking about, but I also want to show you this slip on the screen. It was pretty awesome. Check this out. Number 11. Boom. Now, at this point, he's about to catch the ball. The two defenders here have no chance of defending this. Even if that was a center and let's say he pressed blocked right there when he went to go press square right here. I think in 2K's logic, this close shot activated when he was down here. So as you can see, neither one of them are in the jump animation yet. And the number 67 came so late. So you have to jump so preemptively in NBA 2K that you almost have to be weirdly psychic. Now in this play, it's an incomplete pass from number 2 to 21. But I want you to see what our center or power forward in this situation is going to do to prevent that. Because weirdly enough, these animations 2K come up with sometimes are correct in the outcome, but like when they execute, it looks wonky and looks like a mistake. Like, see right there, he's in the passing lane. Like, his body is there. He just did not press the button to actually activate a steal. So what happened was it made 2K actually adjust this guy's catching animation into a turnover out of bounds. For lack of a better name for this, I'm going to call it the downhill animation. Watch number 8 here. He catches the ball, does a jab step. For all intents and purposes, the dude with the blonde afro should be the one getting caught up in this animation. But what turns out was number 67 gets caught up in the animation. What I think occurred here is that 2K is looking for someone to fill the role of the contact dunk animation, and he just so happened to be there. Now, here's a question I would want to ask the person who was in that situation, if you're ever in that. Did he press triangle to attempt to block that shot? To me, I think he did. I think 2K, because I think he would have had a free dunk if he didn't. Okay, so I know y'all seen this animation play out many times in 2K. The opponent catches the ball here, and there's 3 different people around the ball crowding him. So technically, there is nowhere for this man to actually dribble the ball to. And notice the direction he actually chooses to go to, which is like towards the man with the neon mohawk. And check out the result of the play. That is an animation into 3 different people turnover almost every time. If you turn and 2K registers that high dribble where you're speed boosting like this guy does, you will run into a guy and most likely have a turnover, especially off the catch. So let's go back to how he caught it. Making passes like this is gonna cause that dude to have a turnover a lot of the times. You do not want to make this pass because look is where he caught it. He's in a dead zone. Even if he goes to pass it somewhere, the only outlet is the dude to the right. And a lot of people don't make that decision as quick as you want him to be. So I have to ask why he made that pass. Now, here's a common situation that happens with an AI on your team. And I know you're not always calling for the ball. There might be some glitch going on with this. But notice number 67 is completely wide open here. And check out what the AI does with the pass because of number 11's idea to splinter off and guard it. I'm pretty sure that pass still gets thrown away, but because he's in position when that tap happens, he can pick up the ball. And I think that caused that animation to play over the throwaway animation. But I think it results in a turnover both times. Now, I understand this may happen automatically, but this is right after a rebound, and I think some of you are leaning your left stick just lazily a little bit forward, causing you to dribble up the court a little bit, causing this animation to play when someone goes for the balls frustratingly after they totally mess up and break a shot or their teammate totally sold, and they get a steal off of you dribbling because you're currently in the dribbling animation. Now, if 2K is doing that, you got me, but if you're moving forward and you're trying to like get the pass off because you're passing it up court, so I'm guessing you're using your left stick to move up court a little bit. So I'm thinking that's what's causing a lot of those strips after the rebound. Okay, so on these long passes up court, as you can see, everyone has an individual chance when that ball's in the air to make a play for the animation. I think Neon Mohawk is already pressing square when he goes for this. I think he may not be in the animation just yet. I tried to reach a ball so far up high up into the sky. I feel like I'm reaching for the stars. And this is the result of the play. Right into Neon Mohawk's hands. Now, I want to see. Okay, at this point, guaranteed that ball is getting intercepted. Like you can see, he's looking at it. You can almost see that at that point, square has been pressed. You have been. Yeah, that ball's done. If you watch to the end, I hope this will help you be a little less frustrated with the game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help out my channel. Y'all be easy and have a great, fantastic rest of your day.